Hi guys, and welcome to Cardmaking with Crystal. Today I am going to reorganize my die cuts. Okay, so where I live they actually don't sell die cuts, so all of my dies I've gotten from Amazon and really anywhere that could sell dies. Now when I started collecting dies, I had just a few because you're not going to buy 17,000 dies at one time. I probably have 17,000 dies now. So what I started doing was I started organizing my dies in folders like this. So I purchased magnetic sheets, and I put each magnetic sheet, which is 10 inches by 8 inches, on an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, so it left a ½ inch space. Let me show you it on one that's colored. If you see this sheet, it left a ½ inch for me to make the 3 holes, and it's only 10 inches, so there's a ½ inch at the bottom, a ½ inch at the top. And I'll put my dies, and then it'll be easy for just me to flip and find dies. This is years ago, and now I've amassed 4 huge folders with multiple dies, and it's gotten a little out of hand, to be honest with you, with regards to accessing dies for me when I want to create. So I have looked at a whole bunch of videos for a whole bunch of different persons, and I came up with how I want my new die storage to be organized. I'm still going to use the magnetic sheets, but instead of putting it on cardstock, on huge pieces of paper, I got myself some die storage baggies like these. So they look like this, and I'm gonna cut the magnetic sheets to fit in here and put the dies on them, label them, so that when I'm looking for a flower die or what die, and you know what you want when you're creating if you're a card maker. So let me take you down and let's get started. Hi guys, so I purchased 100 of these bags because I have a lot of dies. I'm hoping I won't have to buy any more, but we'll see. And I have a couple left, plus the ones that I already have my dies on. So I'm gonna start by cutting them down to see if I can get them to fit in here. I am going to measure the bag. So this bag is just over 5 inches by just over 7 inches. So I'm going to grab my paper cutter, but I really don't want to run my new blade to cut these really heavy items. So I'm going to take off the blade of my paper cutter, and I'm going to switch it with an old blade that I have so that I could cut these, and I'll still have my new blade to cut paper. And I put it in my paper cutter, and I'm going to cut. So this is the 8 side, just 8 by 10. I'm figuring I can get the 5 cut from the 10, so I'll get 2 pieces. I'm going to cut it at 6 3/4. Oh, I'm doing it the first time now, so I'm making sure that... Oh wow, look how easy that cut. Wonderful. So I have this extra, and I'm then going to cut this one at 5, because then, see, so I perfectly have 2 pieces. So this is the test now. Let me see. So I'm going to take this and put this. Oh my god, look how exact it fits. Oh, that's so perfect. Right, so I got it cut, and there is some play, because then you have to put a die in it, right? And a die has some space too, so it might raise it up a little bit. So this is going to fit perfectly. So for the pieces that are already on one of these things, I'm going to remove them, and this is already stuck onto here. So all I'm going to do is cut it, and now I have the 2 pieces, but these pieces will have a cardstock back, which is not bad. I have all these pieces. What I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking of cutting these pieces at 5 inches each, therefore giving me a whole bunch of 5-inch pieces, and then putting them together on a piece of cardstock. So look at this. This works so well. I can't believe how great this is turning out. So it's all gonna fit really nicely in this really cute bin here. So now all of these are gonna fit perfectly. Oh my god, yes. In here like this. And I'm gonna put labels at the top of all. So right now it's here and that's all, but it's definitely gonna fill up as I do more of them. Okay, so I've gotten most of my dies organized. So I just jotted down all my labels. I'm going to type it into my computer and I will show you when I actually do it and print it and everything. Hi guys, I'm about to make the labels for the dies that I just organized. So here are my dies and I am going to make the labels for them right now. I don't have a label machine like many other persons have, so I am simply going to use Microsoft Word to make my labels. I did 2 test label sizes. This is size 14 on the front and this is size 18. I prefer size 18, so that's the size I'm going to go with. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually type out everything. This is Calibri body font size 18. So I'm going to start with the first one I have here, which is Christmas. I have many different things for Christmas. So I have Christmas trees. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to go down one and then I'm gonna go and do it like this, and then I'll put Christmas snowflakes and then I'll put Christmas general, right? And that's how I'm gonna go down for everything. I'm gonna highlight all and put it back to 18, right? So we just have it like this. Then put my layout as columns. So I'm going to do 2 columns. So I want it to be on one page. Select all and make the paragraph 3 spaces underneath each one. Let me see if it looks bold. Oh, I love it bold. Right, so I made the letters bolder so they're a little stronger. What I want to do now is I want to put everything in alphabetical order. So I'm going to go to this A to Z right here. So I highlighted everything and I'm going to sort it in alphabetical order. Right, so it starts with A now and I have all of it in alphabetical order now, so it'll be so much easier for me to just cut, find the dies and put it to the front, and then I'm going to continue it like that. If I see that I've forgotten anything, like if I find a die and I'm like, maybe I want to, like maybe I might want to separate unicorn and sky, you know, but for now I'm leaving it as is. So I'm printing it now on cardstock. Okay, so I have all my labels printed really well. So I'm cutting them just before here for all of them. Cut to the top of maybe baby as well. See how that's about the same? Yeah. And now I'm gonna cut like this. So we have our labels now. What I want to make sure is all my labels are the same size, so I'm going to cut them at 1 inch, same height, so 1 inch, and then so this is one label for me. Right, so you see I have 4 labels done. I know this is not the ideal, but this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to simply take the tape and on the first beginning of the alphabet like this, this is my large alphabet, I'm going to stick it like so. So I'm going to line it up here on this one where I can see it very clearly like that. I'm going to take a piece of tape . Alright, so now this is the alphabet large. So that will stand in like this, just like that, and that tape will keep it there. It will keep up. It won't flip anything. So alphabet large. So I have 3. That's alphabet large. Then alphabet medium. I'm going to do the same thing. Line it up just how I have it on this one. However, I'm gonna do it like so. So I'm going to just put it like this. See what I did there? So now I can see medium, but when I flip it, I'll see alphabet. So I'm lining it up based on the other one to make sure it's on the same height. I'm going to take a piece of tape and I'm going to tape it down. So alphabet large. And then if I look at it like this, you could actually see the alphabet medium if you look at it like that. It's on the same height. And this is my medium alphabet. And then I have an alphabet small. So I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm going to open this so that I can get it all the way to the end without, affecting the actual alphabet. And put it here. But I'm going to take alphabet medium and make sure I have it at the right. See, this has to go around a little bit. Right, so that's going right there. So I have my large, medium, and small alphabet. So you see the alphabet small is a little too high. So this is a simple fix of just taking it off and sticking it a little lower. Large, medium, and small, and then I'm going to grab all of my dies, and this will go to the absolute front of this. So if I'm flipping through, see, so now I can tell that this is alphabet, and then I'll have all the labels and I'm going to continue labeling this, and I'll show you how it looks when I'm done. Okay, so this is all of my labels. I had forgotten a whole bunch of other ones when I went through all the die cuts, so now I have to put it in alphabetical order myself. Which is fine. So I'm going to do that, then I'm going to label them, and then I'm going to show you the final product. Yay! Okay guys, so I'm done. I have all my die cuts now perfectly able. So when I'm looking for, say, flowers, it's alphabetical order, so I go flowers, and I go from the side, I turn it, and now I could see all the dies so easily. So I could get my rose, or if I want these tiny little flowers, if I want music, I know I could flip to the music section, get music. If I'm doing a medical card, I can get my medical card. If I want my sentiments, and at some point I may separate these sentiments into like happy birthday, whatever, but I don't have that many because I normally print my sentiments. So I have my sentiments, I have all my happy birthdays, and then what I love about it is that right after best wishes, hello, and all the other sentiments and all the words, then I'm done. And then sewing all the squares, and I put this in squares only because it's shaped like a square. So, and I think when you're organizing, it's just a matter of making it work for you because it's going to be in your craft room. So while other persons might label these things differently, this is how it will work for me in my craft room. And now it's going to be so easy. And what I love about this labeling system is that it costs me nothing. Some tape, some cardstock that I had already, I cut it myself, and now it's so easy because I could just pop it off and put it and change it if I want to. Thanks so much for joining me while I took my dies from this to this. I am so excited. So since I've done this organization of my dies, it's been a couple days, and I've actually created a couple cards. I did a video. It was so easy to go into my organized dies and flip to exactly what I needed, pull it out, get a die, put it back in, pop it in there instead of getting a whole folder. It's really a wonderful system. I would say start like this and just use a smaller bin and then get a bigger bin as you collect. If you'd like to see any other type of organizational videos for my craft room, let me know and I will do them. If you like this video, be sure to give it an actual thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any content, and stay crafty, my friends. I'm so happy. I'm the happiest girl right now with my new die organizational system. The happiest.